May profits be upon you. You know how I like to do it. Let's just jump right into it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? We're going to look at Euro Swiss, Euro, dollar, Swiss franc. All right. Let's take a look at the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency future over a period of 15 weeks. And I update every week. And this update has led me to a couple of conclusions. I'm concluding that US dollar is correcting right now, but still the strongest of all the currencies. All right, but right under that is the Swiss. And let me show you something. Regarding the Swiss, you can see that over a period of weeks, over the last few weeks, over a period of like 4 weeks, you can see how the Swiss went from minus 460 to 500, kind of neutral. And then all of a sudden, the next week, 7/22, July 22nd, minus 296, and this week, minus 0.89. We've gotten to neutral status. This thing has been ticking up, all right, ticking up over the last 3 weeks, all right, and that makes it one of the strongest ones to go. I would put it more, I would put it stronger than the US dollar within this window of 3 weeks. As US dollar went from 9.41 to 5.44, it's been trending down while the Swiss has been trending up. Got it? Now, let's look at the euro. The euro is at minus 5.48, ranked at number 5. It's one of the weaker ones, right? Last week, it was minus 6.19, so it's been ticking up, right? The week before that, it was minus 8.44, ticking up. But it's still one of the weaker ones because you had some other ones gain strength over it. All right, that's why it's ranked number 5. Let's take a closer look at the pair itself. Let's do some top down, shall we? Let's go to the monthly. Is there any doubt as to if this is a downtrend or not? Look at this big old wick. We filled this wick over here. All right, this is a this is how the price action was. Now, you know, these are event candles like news and whatnot, right? But then price came over here. Month after month after month after month, we've been trending down, and now we have momentum to the downside, right? The Swiss is outperforming the euro, period, end of story. Let's look at the weekly. Look how many weeks, each candle's a week, and how long we've been bearish, making lower lows, lower highs, all the way down. That's easy, right? Let's take a look at the daily. Oh, what I want to point out something. Let's look at the weekly. You see this demand area here? This is the wick demand. The nitty gritty is what I call it. All right. Price has been making lower highs and trading into this zone, and we're getting no rejection. We're getting the price is already wicked past the low of it, taking liquidity, but we're getting ready to get a body close in a very short period of time. We can expect a body candle close, where we would violate this demand zone, which would mean we're looking for nothing but sells, and that there's a lot of momentum to the downside. All right. Now, let's go to the daily. All right. And we can see the daily structure here. All right. I got it dotted with a high here, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. And we see that we have broken structure to the downside here with a very momentum filled candle there. All right, we have a pullback, and then we have another couple of bearish candles. What I want you to pay a close note to is this candle here. This is an engulfer, a bearish engulfer pattern. This is a bearish bullish pattern, but the engulfer took out the high Come on, man. Why did I put that up there? It took out the high. Took out the high, for God's sakes. All right, and took out the low. All right, this is indicative of the kind of bearish engulfer that completely engulfs the previous candle, body and wicks, and it usually means price is heading down with no doubt about it. All right, now we closed Friday bearishly, but with a doji, kind of like these dojis, where you see that there was a correction and then another pullback. What am I expecting here? All right, doji usually means, it's indecision. All right, and if it's indecision at this after a bearish engulfer, if it's indecisive, excuse me, then we can expect some possible pullback. All right, but I don't think we're going past this low. And by the way, why is there a check mark here? Let's take this look. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. If you remember last week, and I will remind you if you forgot, I told you guys that we could expect some bearish price action up here. If we get a bearish price action up here and we get a valid setup, we're going to take a short. Well, that short came, boom, boom. Once we crossed this line, that was the target set. That was last weekend, and we hit that target like boom. All right, came back and went even deeper. Boom. All right, that's the power of supply and demand trading and the levels that I pick anyway. All right, and I just want you to know that if you made money off of this, I want to hear about it as feedback. Do not sleep Euro Swiss. All right. I was trying to get people. I gave that message last week. I said, don't sleep this because it's going to happen, folks. And it did happen. All right. Do not sleep on Euro Swiss. All right. When I get those off-brand pairs, those cross pairs, not the majors, I get lower viewership. And I'm like, you guys are not getting it. You're in the business to make money, to make profits, right? To pick good trades, all right? To make informed decisions, all right? So if I inform you, make a good decision and take it, man. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, so that's what this check mark is here for. We hit the target, all right? And we can get rid of this. We're done, okay? So this is that weekly zone of demand that we are eating through on the daily, right? And on the weekly. Once we get a close, a candle body close, like a daily candle, then I'm going to totally nix this thing out of here. It's already light, and I'm going to make it even lighter. All right, so here we go. Lower lows, lower high, lower low. All right, this is a lower time frame break of structure to the downside. All right, we had to pull back into the imbalance, and we even went lower here. Okay, looks like we're losing a little steam though, right? We didn't get a candle body close below that low. All right, we just had a wick low. All right, so it's not really a break of structure to the downside. So I am expecting price to pull back up. All right, and I'm going to look for the reaction here, the exact same way I said it last time. Now I'm going to, usually I mark my my zones. Come on, man. All right, you're going to drive me crazy, right? That's what we're doing. I don't want to do all of that. Okay. All right. So I usually mark it like this here. Okay. The last candle before the volume kicks in and we start seeing the aggressive move down. I want to take this whole range of the bottom of this bullish candle to the top of this bearish one. All right. I want to take that whole range. When price enters the zone, and this is supply, by the way, when price enters this zone, I'm going to be looking for a bearish price action. All right. And you know, once price hits the zone, okay, let me extend this out because it's kind of throwing me off. All right. When price enters this zone, you want to go to the 15-minute time frame and look for confirmation entries for a short. You want to see price demonstrate that it wants to drop. Okay. You got to wait for it though. On the 15, you get those you know, the confirmations. Now, should price take this high out and we go for a longer correction, I'm looking for it up here. It's that simple. I'm going to look at this zone, the top of this candle to here. I'm looking at this whole zone, and I will look for bearish price action up here. It's that simple. Okay? Because price may want to correct further. Now, I happen to think this will suffice because this is the breakout range. Price has already tested it. All right. And then started aggressively buying from this area. So I'm definitely looking at this area first. All right. But keep the other one in mind because price may want to go higher for a deeper correction. Okay. So from here, I'm looking. Let's get that as red. All right. And then from here, I'm going to be looking. And that'll be secondary. All right. If price gets up there. I hope this is pretty simple. I'm looking for shorts. Okay. I'm not looking for any longs. Swiss is much stronger than the euro. So I'm looking for shorts. I think we're going to take this liquidity here, fill this fair value gap, and we'll see how price reacts when it gets up here. That's what we'll do first. This is in case this one gets passed, and this is the liquidity point. This is the imbalance to be filled as price enters this zone. Okay. All right. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. All right. Do smash the like button. All right. I'll wait for you to do it. Did you do it? Thank you very much. I heard you. Okay. And do like and subscribe to my channel. Do leave a comment. Leave me some feedback on this setup. If you're having trouble with it or you got questions or whatever, feel free to ask. I always answer or respond to my guys that leave comments and feedback. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Oh, I'm leaving the currency futures analysis for the weekly outlook on your screen right now. Check that out if you haven't checked it out already. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.